Hi everybody, it's me, Criticalmeds. There was recently a 2v2 tournament that's been going down. Bronzepanics made it. There's obviously a prize pool as well. This is what he posted. Obviously, you can go to his links at Twitch and YouTube. You'll obviously get updates on the tournament as well. 9 teams signed up in a round robin format, so each team's going to have to play each other at least once. There will be a knockouts with your semi-final, winners final, and obviously a third place playoff. What we can do is we can look at who's participating. So if we go to teams, we have Wellbizzle, Gloria, and they've called their team name the Fish and Chips Krauts. Wellbizzle and Gloria, basically new era players. They're normally in the top 10s now. Wellbizzle's a Nod main, Gloria's normally a GDI main as well. Then we get on to myself and Bruiser. I've been known to play main GDI in tournaments for ages now, since season 3, so quite a long time now. Bruiser is probably one of the best Red Alert players who's now playing, obviously, TD, joining in the fun of tournaments and stuff like that. We've called ourselves Rat D, that's basically Red Alert Tyranium Dawn. Then we've got Brown Puddle and AOD. This is a bit of a wild card, because Brown Puddle plays Red Alert and TD, but he's quite an up in your face player, really aggressive and quite trouble to deal with. And AOD is basically the current 1v1 champion, so it's going to be a tough team throughout the tournament. That one. They've called themselves We Need Money. Then we've got another tricky team, Burn 15 and Jamie. They've called themselves Boats and Joes, which I quite like. I mean, I've seen both play either faction. Very versatile, because Burn is known for, being a master of low eco cheese and strats like that, and just rushing me with infantry. And Jamie's just turned into a bit of a macro nod powerhouse, to be honest with you, so that's going to be really hard to deal with. And then we come on to Lats and Defiant. These are two upcoming players that have, you can't underestimate them now. They'll just punish you otherwise. They're two personal friends of mine, and I've helped them improve over the past few seasons, so it's going to be fun to watch them. They just call themselves Team for the fun of it. Then we come on to Peasy and Lorbs. Everybody in the community knows who Peasy is. He's probably one of the best players of all time on TD. Both GDI and Nod is just insane. Lorbs is his brother. They're both from Australia, so they're going to struggle to get some games. They've called themselves the Brotherhood of Lag, because they do lag, because Australian servers aren't really too good with the TD remastered, unfortunately. Come on to Aaron and Kingbean. Aaron's a well-known player of the TD scene. He's great with both factions, but isn't afraid to roll you with like GDI. He's very good with GDI. King's another upcoming Nod who won't hold back. He'll pick off your buildings, kick your butt. They call themselves Baron Samedi. Then we come to Bronzepanics and Blozzer. Bronze is obviously the one who set up this tournament, which we're very thankful for. 2v2s are really fun, so. But they are both Nod, so that's Nod double trouble. They're well-respected members of the community, and you're going to need a good defense against two Nods. They called themselves Loser Panic. And then we've got Carnomancer and Trinager. Carno's an OG Nod player. He's got a great understanding of the game, good mechanics, very fast player. He hasn't been around much recently, so he's going to be quite rusty, but he's got a teammate who's recently become like a force to be reckoned with. Trinager's becoming very good at TD. I've known him to play other games like, Age of Empires and stuff like that, so obviously he's very good at RTS. Right, there's also a map pool, so we can go through that as well. Let's have a look. So, there's a map pool. First off, we've got Hospital Highland. This is quite a weird map. Medium to low eco. There's AI buildings in the map. There's hospitals and guard towers and stuff like that. So you won't relatively see rushes perhaps, but it's quite tight to build in. So you will see some funky builds on this one. Creep Duel Duels, Partner and Prey. This is a really good map. All the tibs relatively well defended, but you've got some contested in the middle. Some very tiny chokes, so you could see some turtling, or GDI take advantage of the fact that they can defend themselves really well. Brilliant map. High eco. A few chokes you have to defend, but generally it's just one of them maps that's going to get played a lot because it is a really good map. Veils of the Templar. This is quite an awkward one. Very small chokes to your opponent through the centre. Most of the Tiberium centre mining, so it can get picked off. You're going to be on low eco at the start of the game as well. All these maps do play a left versus right format. Canyon paths, quite an interesting design. You've only got 2 paths to your opponent on both the top and the bottom. Medium eco, so should be quite a fun map to play. Steps of War. Now, this is the smallest map in the pool. There's going to be a lot of close quarters combat, a lot of chaos, and different strategies come out as well. Going to really look forward to some of these matches on Steps of War. Zodiac, obviously it's a big circular map, plenty of space. It's going to turn into what will look like 2 1v1s, but obviously there's still paths through the centre to try and disrupt your enemy, possibly from behind. Heavy Metal, that's like your run-of-the-mill 1v1 map. A lot of people know this off by art. It's medium eco, probably quite low with it being a 2v2. Obviously left versus right format as well. 6-shooter showdown. Now this is an awkward one. This is a really claustrophobic map. If you don't get your build right, it's going to mess you up. It'll mess up even some of the best players. Honestly, a lot of contested tib in the middle and quite a bit back to keep defended. Electric Avenue, another run-of-the-mill ladder map. It was out in the early seasons but got took out. It's incredibly high eco, but it's very open space. So Nod will have a good advantage on this map, in my opinion. There is also a decider map, which it hasn't gone to, which is awkward. Let's just reset this, speed it up a second. Right, let's speed this up. So we've seen these a few times now, obviously because I'm having a bit of trouble with the with the video, keeps resetting for some reason. I mean, they're all pretty cool looking maps. I can't imagine the ladder maps will get played too much because people are so used to them. Okay, so here's the decider map. Adjacent battles. Everybody spawns on Tiberium, and they have to work their way outwards into the map and build a base. So it's going to be absolute chaos. You only get that if it goes to the full 5 games. All the games will be a best of 5 until the knockout stages, where obviously it'll become a series greater than 5. It'll be 7 and 9. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to cast some of these matches. Obviously, it's something new for me, so I'm hoping to do a good job. If anybody does want to cast some with me, I don't mind, just let me know. I was originally going to do this with 2 of my mates, but obviously they're busy as well, so I thought I'd have a go by myself. Maybe we're going to do some multicasting in the future, which would be nice. Obviously with 2v2s it's hard to keep up with everything, so I think two casters is probably the best for this type of stuff. I really look forward to it. Obviously you guys will as well, and I'll see you later. Yeah, that's about it. Cheers guys.